During this video, we're gonna see how you play in the competitive games or even Mario based on your zodiacal sign, of course, because astrology is a real based science because it's checked by the NASA, of course. It would be nice if you stay long enough and try to guess which is my sign based on the things that I like to say about signs. As always, we're gonna start for the beginning. Aries, the first of our signs. You're completely impulsive. You don't know what to do, but you need to attack the enemy right now. But it's 1 against 5. It doesn't matter. I can do it right now because I made like 1 or 3 kills in the game and that's it. You're impulsive. You're crazy as AF. Playing in the Counter-Strike, you're something like someone that likes to go 1 against 5. There is 5 players in Counter-Strike or CSGO. In League of Legends, yes, you're the jungler that jumps into the enemy and attack everything. You're super well, and that's why people lost the last game and the last ranked, because you should be playing with your team. Of course, Taurus. Well, you're a little bit hard to convince of something. Like, I don't know, go into the enemy side, try to go for the dragon, try to, I don't know, play with your team. Maybe you should be playing with Aries. They have something like, one is super impulsive, a little bit hard to work with, but Taurus is always waiting in the bush. Yes, I'm gonna wait in here. You know, someone is going to be here, but the AFK alert always appearing because he never moves and all the stuff. You're really patient. That's something that's really good that we need to understand around Taurus. Patience, sometimes it's the base of a game. For example, if you need to make a split push means that you're pushing into the enemy side and you need to wait in a bush. It doesn't matter. You're going to be waiting, but Taurus, come on, guy. You're waiting in the bush like 10 minutes and we are fighting right now. I don't know what you're doing. Gemini. The two faces Gemini. Always pinging. Always saying, no, we need to go over there. We need to go in the other side. We're winning. We're gonna win. We're gonna be on this one all together. We need to surrender. We need to surrender. I need to go to my school. You know that a game in League of Legends could take, I don't know, 40 minutes, 1 hour. I calculate that we're going to win in 15 minutes or something. That's Gemini. Always thinking that we need to win. I'm gonna lose right now. I'm gonna troll. Actually, I'm gonna troll. I'm gonna int. You know what it means? Troll, int. Troll, it means someone that is fooling around, making funny buildings or whatever. Inting is when someone dies and dies and dies. That's how gaming works. Well, this is Gemini. At least you have the winning part. There is a part that you like to win, but well, the other part is the other part. Well, everybody it's a little bit of Gemini, huh? But in my case, I never put surrender. It's the way I play. Cancer, the sensitive sign. This is the kind of sale. If I don't feel supported by my team, I'm going AFK. No, but AFK is not the way to play. It doesn't matter. I don't feel supported enough. I feel like no one is watching at me. I don't know why we destroyed that tower. Because it was the enemy tower. Yes, I know, but sometimes someone made that tower with love and passion. Why we're destroying stuff? Leo is something like a Scorpio that don't want to be a Scorpio. It goes to Scorpio, but it's in the middle. It's a little bit raging. Sometimes attacks and goes crazy. It's not really good managing the losing. I think nobody is a really good manager of the losers, even when you're the loser in most of the cases. I think a Leo would be a really nice sign to play with. They like to fight. They're always in the middle. They're never going to abandon you, even knowing that they're going to lose the whole game because you should be going back to base. That's Leo. Chill, really aggressive, but I think it was one of the best signs to be playing with. One of the best, really hard, really good. Virgo, the perfectionist. We know that Virgo is virgin, isn't it? I think every gamer, it's a little bit of Virgo, but in the virgin side. But we need to talk about the sign. The sign of Virgo is something like, it's the perfectionist. It's the one that tells you, you need to buy this item. You need to buy this weapon. You need to, and he died already 10 times, okay? The game, it didn't start it, okay? He already died 10 times. The enemy is super fitted, thanks for him. Virgo, it has this kind of stuff. It has an Excel with different builds, with different weapons. He never used it. It's a really nice Excel. Actually, he gave me the Excel. It's really nice, really good builds, but you have mobalytics and he's really good on it. He died like 24 times in the last game, so listen to him. I don't know if it's going to be a really nice idea. Libra is something like the balance. Why everybody knows about the balance of Libra. He's super chill. He finished the game and goes back to Candy Crush or Stardew Valley, but we don't need balance in here. You already made 15 kills. You're 15-0-15, and now chill, because we need to stop killing the enemy, because the enemy now is not feeling so good. So you're trying to balance the team. Maybe sometimes you need to lose. We need to win this one. This is a ranked. No, but you need to chill. Come on. We already won too much, but we lost 5. So we need to win 5 and lost 5. Balance, okay? Chill, man. This is the kind of player that I have in every ranked. Scorpio. Don't play competitive, Scorpio. You are the reason why this war sometimes we have disasters. You shouldn't be playing this game. I think that was the worst idea. Playing any game, even Stardew Valley. Oh my god, it's happened to my television. This is a Scorpio attacking. It came back. There you are. Scorpio, come on. Chill out, man. Don't be so raging. Stop being all the team. Stop crying like crazy. Why you are so violent? But I like it. He's only violent with his own team. That's how Scorpio works, I guess. Scorpio, please don't be playing this one. The next time, try, I don't know, Bomberman. Bomberman will be nice for you. Try not to play any games. Maybe Stardew Valley. Sagittarius, you are the best. You are the best, and you should be in prison because being so beautiful. Sagittarius, you are the best. You're funny. You're sexy. You're beautiful. You are the reason why this war is still working. But we need to go to the defects of Sagittarius. You're the freedom, but also you're the tryhard. You made a really big movement, try to kill just one Veigar or one guy that he already died like 14 times, so it's not giving you any gold, but you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it because it was completely free. Even knowing that you already died like 24 times, it doesn't matter, because you're the heart and you're the most beautiful sign of all. Capricorn, yes, you are something like the Sagittarius. That's why you're so close, one of those. You also are a really tryhard, but tryhard, it means sometimes it's not a really good word. It's good to be tryhard when you're good, but it's not your case. But you're a really good tryharder. When we need to make one really big objective, you're always fighting, you're always in the middle. I like that, but well, tryharders. Fighting 1 against 5, for example, that's a really good example of tryharder, where Capricorn is the example of tryharder. Always fighting like crazy against the enemy. It doesn't contemplate anything. It's super dangerous. We always lose for this one. He looks like a hero in the meantime, huh? He looks like we didn't win because, I don't know, not because of me, because of you, that you're a useless. I like tryharders. I feel myself sometimes like a tryharder, but well, who knows? Aquarius. OMG, Aquarius. You are the example of the trolling. You need to experiment inside the game. Not even trying in the training tool. No. You need to go directly to the ranked, playing, I don't know, Teemo Tank. By the way, I like Teemo Tank. Teemo is a champion from League of Legends. The main build is a magical damage, but playing tank is one of the alternatives. It's not the best. But this guy, it says that Teemo Tank is the build, the definitive build of the Teemo, or I don't know, you're this kind of stuff. But the funny stuff is, any of your funny stuff never work. Teemo Tank always lose like 0-10. You never make a kill. working. That's a problem. Trolling is good when you know what you're doing. Sorry, Aquarius, I need to talk about this one because you're always distracted with funny stuff and you don't know what you're doing. It's really important for me. If you need to make a funny build, for example, team of tank, you need to understand that you are the tank of the team and you should be fighting face to face, hombre to hombre, macho to macho, mano a mano. This is the kind of funny building. So trolling, you're in the middle of the two of them. You don't know if you're trolling or not. I think you believe that you're not trolling, testing new stuff, but you're testing in the game. You should be testing in the training tool. That is the place to be testing. Aquarius, please don't test in my ranked again. Oh, Piscis. Oh, yes. Every Piscis gamer that we have, it doesn't matter. It's just a game. Yes, but we are playing this game. You should be concentrated on this game. Doesn't matter. I have a life, you know. So Piscis, you need to understand. If you're playing chess, you're playing chess. If you're playing League of Legends, you're playing League of Legends. If you're playing tic-tac-toe, you need to be concentrated in what you're doing, not thinking about life, poetry, philosophy in the middle of the game. You need to go directly. You need to think, well, we need to go to the Drake. We need to go to the enemy side. We need to take one of the checkpoints of the enemy. You need to be concentrated. No, always thinking, you know what? This is just a game. I love life. This is a normal game. This is not a ranked. And I love you. This was all the collection of zodiacal signs that we have in gaming. Which sign are you? Are you playing like one of these signs, or you say, no, I'm Aries, but I like to be playing as a Taurus. I'm much more a Taurus guy. I never move outside the bushes. I do nothing. I just see my enemy dying. I just see my friends dying like in a stupid way. Or maybe you are something like Piscis, always talking about life and philosophy and love. I still love you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that YouTubers likes to do, and fijne dag.